World of Final Fantasy.
Chapter 2. Foretold by Prophecy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to finally episode 2 of this. Sorry for the delay.
Hey sis,
Finals are kind of getting in the way of things, and I want to pass classes, you know.
Something about it takes me back.
So once again, we're playing, obviously, World of Final Fantasy, and now we're at Chapter 2. I'm going to apologize that this chapter is very, very exposition heavy, so I think there's even only one battle that I actually do in this. I debated combining Chapter 2 and 3, but I think
you think we're supposed to get on?
Chapter 3, that capture stuff is about, and Lucas says hi as he jumps over. So I think that's about 40-ish minutes in Chapter 3, so I think 20 minutes in this is enough to hear me.
Sure.
But anyway, yeah, we're back with Chapter 2. And now we're on a train heading to Cornelia. And I first thought that was Vivi from behind, but then, you know, then they show that and it's like, oh, it's just a regular black mage and white mage.
Look, my needles. I don't know how long it's been since we've had new passengers.
And here comes the cactar.
Hi, tickets, please.
He's really hyper today. Or tonight.
Talks? Oh, I indeedly needly am a mirage. But I'm also the train conductor, so tickets.
And I like how the lantern moves fluidly, yet the cactar is still
But the train
very,
tickets that we need are right here.
it's not, I wouldn't say static, but,
Wow.
you know,
Semi-lifetime pass.
not as many
Haven't
frames.
feasted my eyes on one of these in a swell
Oh,
spell.
Tama.
Right then. Pleasant journey.
Where did those
So yeah,
tickets come from?
I realized, that was my phone, I realized, as I was rewatching
Okay then.
So why
the first,
lifetime pass?
I guess, episode you could call this, I never said what my other favorite characters were because the anime opening distracted me. Alright, now we're back at Cornelia, like I am being distracted right now. When I heard the town theme, oh, I love when stuff like that happens and you just hear remixes, or not really, well, some of them are remixes, but like different arrangements of classic tunes. And it just does the heart good. A little fish. Cornelia. I have never beaten Final Fantasy 1. Sad to say.
Wow. This place.
Well, then again, I tried playing the NES Classic one.
Something right out of
I don't have an NES Classic, but like I played the NES version, and oh,
Hey, Tama. Why
you
don't
can tell it definitely was a first outing.
Pardon.
Gee, you don't look like you're an important character by the color of your hair.
Oh, us? We're
But yeah, those. I'm glad like remakes of Final Fantasy 1 fixed so many things.
Baja?
That being the,
What's
if you all attack the same enemy and
well,
it dies like on the first hit, everybody's attacks are ineffective.
someone's made a whole army out of
And I think that's just plain stupid.
Line 'em up nice and neat for us, so we can round 'em up.
Couldn't, I don't know why they couldn't just, well, maybe, you know, programming, they couldn't have it set to automatically go to a different one.
All right, you Bahamoos. What's your beef? Huh?
Bahamoos.
sound like they're made of beef. Yeah, Lon. Don't you know
Oh,
it's a
oh,
steak?
puns. Yeah, like I said before, I think this is the only battle I have in this chapter. It's so weird. I originally thought, like, did I have 40 minutes of just exposition. I'm like, this isn't Xenosaga. Or Metal Gear. Right, Luca? But yeah. My favorite characters, I said I know right at the towards the ending it was
What just happened?
Freya from 9.
Wasn't I able to imprison that mirage?
But some of my others include
That means it's the beholden to an
oh, this is what happens when I forget.
The what? B.O.?
Oh, Lon.
No! What it means, the mirage already has another the master.
But
So
I do
when
like
you
lightning. I
the
did say
mirage
that.
receives the
I don't know if
you won't be able to claim it for yourself.
I mean I can say a collection of my favorite characters. So yeah, Freya, Lightning. From 10, since that's one of my favorite games.
Oh, fire whoever wrote that little hook in.
Ixnay on the fourth wall stuff.
Giants.
It's really hard to like narrow it down.
Motion soldiers.
But they drove them
Lulu I like just because her,
It's just like the
I don't know,
prophecy.
well,
But which
a
one?
lot of people might think it's her,
We
you know,
how it ends.
assets,
Please,
but
may I speak with you?
Huh?
Oh,
I don't know,
sure.
I just kind of like her look. She has, you know, the goth look and everything, and I like her voice as well. Politizo.
The two of you. You've traveled here from another world.
Oh, well, I wouldn't. I mean,
Rain's
Actually,
trying to-
pretty much spot on.
And Lon's
Mirage
like,
knows, too.
yep, definitely.
Lon, don't tell her.
Why not? Face it, we're too awesome to try and hide it. I'm like,
But I'd,
Zooting all over.
from 10,
Lon, you don't even know.
I
what
almost
a
want to
suit
say
is.
all of them kind of are my favorites.
Could you possibly
Because,
stop by Castle Cornelia?
I mean, back when I played it on the PS2, I rarely used Kamari,
oh, let's find
because I didn't
Casa
level him up or
Cornelia's place.
use his sphere grid in,
Doesn't Casa mean up?
like, any useful way.
Well,
Because I'd always use, like,
action, correct?
Tidus, Waka, and Orin.
I've been around for quite a long time.
But then this time around, like on PS3 and 4,
Giant who wasn't
because I just used the
illusion of-
cross save, it was still
Must be
Tidus,
important if she's invited
but
to
I
the
still
castle.
also used Kamari. And
Tickets, please.
really it was just switching out Tidus and, not Tidus, Waka and Orin, not Waka and Orin,
What's up, guys?
Kimahri and Orin.
Nice armor.
Leave them alone, please.
The now that I think about it, it was kind of Waka and Orin for Kamari. Because Kamari became able to, like, hit all the, even the flying enemies pretty well.
Thank you for coming. Welcome to the
And actually, I
Kingdom of
think,
Cornelia. I am Princess Sarah.
I can't remember if it was his or Tidus's. I think I got one of their, I know I had got one of their two celestial
like
weapons
princess?
first.
We had no idea. Oh my
Like,
gosh.
had, like, did
I'm
everything
so
to
sorry,
make them
Lon,
powerful
but
and
I'm such a
everything.
royal idiot.
And then I got Riku's
Oh,
third,
and I'm his older sister,
and,
Ray. It's an honor.
Lulu's, not
Please
Lulu's,
forgive the ruse.
Yuna's,
First I
the other
suspected
mage.
them to be agents sent here
I
by
have
the
hers
I was wrong.
uh,
You stood up bravely against their mirages.
all
Kept our
taken
towns
care
safe.
of.
All of
So all
Cornelia
that's left is
Oh,
Waka,
I wouldn't say
Orin, and Lulu.
Really?
Stop.
And-
I'm modest.
Oh, now we're in Castle
Fact of the
Cornelia,
matter is, didn't
We have
do
Princess
anything all that
Sarah.
outstanding.
Yeah,
which is
we're
pretty,
before the instant.
a pretty, plain name
Hey, they share that in-standing
by
image
Final
of
Fantasy
children.
standards.
Forgive me.
Then again, you know,
It's just so hard
back
to
then it
keep
was
the
kind of,
stuff of prophecies.
Prophecies?
everything wasn't so
Oh, that's right.
crazy with the
The
naming
townsfolk
conventions.
Going on about some kind of prophecy too.
Oh, I am sorry.
And then you got two with, you got Furion,
I'll
and
explain it from the beginning.
then you have like normal names like, I want to say there was a Maria or something like that.
It's an unfederated state.
Like, just Furion, I think, was the only,
Federated?
oh, and then Mimiru.
Let me explain that as well.
I think that's his
The
name.
majority of Grimoire's
I've-
countries and municipalities
I
united
have
themselves with the
two,
Bahamutian Federation
but
under the rule of Brandolis,
I don't know,
the World
it's-
King.
it's so weird to play.
Cornelia, however,
And I think a lot of people have said that it's really
the
weird to play.
Federation has made attempts to rode this stance countless times, but we have held our ground, and now Bahamut
Some more
has taken the
exposition.
armed provocation.
You mean like that mirage attack before?
Now I do know Chapter 3 has a lot more battling going on.
The Azure prophecy speaks of
The
time.
Azure prophecy.
When time begins its march anew.
Oh hey, it's like doing text like the original
Preparing
Final
us success.
Fantasies.
Giants from the hills of a world not our own.
But
Upon Grimoire,
yeah,
there are two divergent futures.
yeah, I kind of just like the whole 10 cast.
And the other ruin, an
You know?
enigma to confound even the highest mind.
The giants may reek to
Like-
futures?
I was able to find uses for all of them.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Tama,
this
prophecy's
scene.
about you.
Oh, Tama. And then this line that Lon says,
Dumber than you.
I just busted out laughing because it was like, oh my god, at least I'm dumber than you.
So, the giants from the hills, as in Pinewood Hills?
She's deep in thought, and Tama and Lon are
But yeah, so far, it does
doing
seem to match up.
anime stuff.
Do you mind if I ask you a slightly awkward question? If this federation is really so terrible, why have so many countries agreed to become members?
And I mean,
Most of the mirages
I do like
not all, but
characters from games that maybe aren't my favorites.
under the Federation's
Like,
control.
From 7,
Army behind them, citizens
Red
can
13
go
and
about
Vincent
their
are my
lives
favorites.
without fearing the mirages.
Or
Still
Nanaki if you want to get
They control that
technical.
many mirages? Seriously?
Yes.
8, even I have some favorite characters. I do like Laguna and Quistis.
Vandalis's herald lieutenants, known as Sigwardus and Pelennor,
Because, well, Laguna I think has more personality.
as the famous
I mean, I don't know, Quistis, it's that whip, you know?
So there was a queen of the keepers?
Like, the opening of the battle
Sounds
scene.
pretty powerful.
You just, that whip crack.
But that was more than a century ago.
So, sorry for the string of dumb questions, but if the Federation
So
can
yeah,
guarantee
Freya,
their
Lightning,
absolute
the entire
protection,
10 cast.
wouldn't it be worthwhile to take them up on their offer?
Oh, my cat's really hyper, and I don't know why. He has food and water.
Membership in the Federation
He's
involves following their laws
a weird one, I tell you.
of a heinous creed.
Now, I do apologize, like in the last video, there
Marrow of my bones.
might be a
Yes,
slight
I beg you, see for yourselves. Once you've done
bump,
so,
like a bumpy transition when
you
the
understand.
capture ran out. I tried my best to plan for it,
May I ask what the two of you intend to do next?
so it just happened right there. You may have noticed.
The only thing we can do
Or
right
not,
now
and
is
maybe
just
I,
keep rounding up more
maybe I'm
mirages,
that
am I
good.
right?
Oh,
Probably not.
apparently, at one time we commanded a whole legion of them, but somehow we lost them.
So 15 came out not too long ago,
We're hoping by getting the
about
mirages
what,
back,
2 weeks
we might
ago-ish.
stumble on some clues about our past.
Haven't picked it up yet.
That's right. So if
Um,
mirages like those goblins are bugging you,
I really want to though,
Lay down the what?
but I'm
I think
I'm really
what I'm
liking
trying to
this.
say is we'll help you out, or at least in the best way we know how.
And I, well, I also downloaded bought and downloaded it.
Still,
Words.
if we're going to be any help, don't you think we
Fairy
should keep up
Fencer
our
F.
'Cause we can't put up
Dark
fights
Advent
without some
Force.
strong mirages.
good point.
It was $10 on a Black Friday
Do you know of any
deal, and
nearby
you know,
places where strong mirages
$10 for a $60
If you travel to the northeast
RPG
you'll find
with
that
art done by Yoshitaka Amano,
towns inhabited by
and music I think done by Nobuo Yamatsu.
Not at all. Savage
You know,
mirages have been
big Final Fantasy names.
may well end up dead.
You know, $10 was a
If
steal.
you insist upon going, then please take the utmost caution.
And
We will, Your
I played a little bit of it,
Highness.
and
Otherwise, he's
I
gonna be
think I
extremely
might also.
sorry.
Wait a minute.
I mean, I have
just
videos
wait.
recorded for
Where is
that, so might do something like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I just know the
Find our way
first
down to
thing
reach the
was
exit.
it? Seems that way.
a lot of
One way to build a town.
Oh, it's
a lot
not
of
that the strange
text
people
reading.
grimoire. Hey, while we're here,
And I just hate
why
that
don't we
the
ask
auto
our
thing
friends
shows.
what we can find out?
Okay, yeah. Now we're finally back in control again,
I've been around for quite a long
and I just decided to talk to
wasn't part of the
all, well, I won't say all, but a lot of the people, or maybe I did talk to all of them. I don't know, it's just, like with RPGs, sometimes they don't give, especially JRPGs, they don't really give a lot of characters full voice acting, but I guess this is one of the few instances where a lot of the stuff's voice acting. Though I guess with 13, mostly every NPC,
If we cooperated with other
in fact I think every NPC talked.
Federation goons probably wouldn't attack us anymore.
Yeah, and I think that was even throughout the trilogies, all of them talked.
Sharonia also stand against the Federation. And again, if we join
It's been a while since I played it. Oh man.
more obvious targets.
10-2, not 10-2. 13-2 I platinumed.
If there aren't any powerful
That only took forever.
that we could ask for help.
You know, like I said, back in the first episode of this, I enjoy 13. Sue me, I bumped my mic, forgive me. And I bought all the DLC for it. Because, why not? Well, I won't say all the DLC. I didn't get some of the costumes. Like, because I pre-ordered it from... No, I got the Best Buy version, so I didn't get costumes. Free. I got the book.
Oh, say,
The 13 novella.
the giants from the hills by any chance, would you?
And here's a little quest, which I did end up doing. Oh, hey, there's the
Where I could realize
black and white
things.
maid from the
You
train,
must know mirages.
I think.
Could I trouble you to please bring me an earth hammer? If you could, I would be forever in your debt.
I do know that it's weird that I haven't heard the classic Final Fantasy music. Like, not the prelude. Though I don't think I've heard that either, now that I think about it.
After all, joining the Federation would guarantee her kingdom's safety and prosperity.
But like the, you know, like what plays usually towards like the ending. Or in Final Fantasy 1's case, when you finally cross the bridge, I think? It's after you do like one little mission, then you go to the castle, and then you leave the castle. Yeah, I think it's when you do cross the bridge. That do 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 do. You know?
You know what I can't wrap my head around? There are actually people out there who've agreed to go along with those Federation tyrants. I don't know why anyone even trusts what they have to say.
Yawn. Chocobos. And then we find the gate.
Huh? What's this thing?
We can take us back to Ninewood Hills? Or I don't know what it is. So sometimes I see Ninewoods Hill online, but then the game says Ninewood Hills. And I thought that's what it was for the longest time, but no, like even... Yeah, it's right here. It says Ninewood Hills, but like I've seen track listings and even the wiki. I know it's Wikipedia and everything, but even that says Ninewoods Hill. So I don't know who to believe. This may be the Mandela effect. Funny story about that. I experienced that today at work, where I thought for the longest time it was Swifter, and I thought there was a T in that, but nope, it's apparently a double F.
So whatever crisis is going down, you can put it on hold and kick back here till you're ready.
And tail, I bet, is so fluffy.
Magic.
Yeah, really irresponsible
Really
magic.
irresponsible magic.
Just imagine revisiting any place we've been. We'll call it the Super Porta.
A super porta part.
Are you
Oh,
kidding? That name definitely.
I was gonna say, I was like,
He deserves
I
an
thought
H.
it said porta potty, and I guess, well, yeah, that's the joke.
Down to F.
An H.
Extra, extra. Read
Hello,
all
Seraphy.
about it. What do you the one here, Seraphy?
In case you're wondering, you can use the prism case anywhere you find
And I realized that when I
Oh,
I was rewatching this, and
these are what you meant
I
when you talked about astronomy.
I called her Celiphy at one point because I had forgotten her name then. But it's like, no, it's Seraphy. Selphie is from Final Fantasy VIII. And that's one reason I don't like 8. I find her annoying in Kingdom Hearts. Mispronounces Titus's name. Calls him Titus. Oh, and speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I am so excited for whenever the Sora DLC comes. Oh, I am waiting ever so patiently for the free Sora DLC. And here we go, saving. And it's not showing you the save progress, because I guess the game doesn't record that. So it looks like I'm just standing there like an idiot. And my cat's meowing again.
If you get poisoned in battle, the toxins will gradually drain your HP. Make sure you deal with poison early by using an
And
antidote. Here.
this was chapter 2. I know, uneventful, but don't worry, we'll be back again for chapter 3.